Yes, conformations in cycloalkanes, especially we will discuss regarding the cyclohexane system. Whereas cyclic systems are those systems in which one end of the aliphatic chain is connected with the other end, and we are having important cyclic systems. That is, the minimum cyclic system is cyclopropane, cyclobutane, cyclopentane, cyclohexane. Similarly, cycloheptane is there, and cycloheptane followed by cyclooctane. These are all are important cyclic systems. In that, the most important cyclic system is cyclohexane system. Here, cyclic systems are associated with some strain. By maintaining a proper angle, we are expecting the corresponding sp3 hybridization related bond angle has to be present as 109 degrees 28 minutes, which is a regular tetrahedral angle. Here also everywhere the carbon present in cyclopropane to cyclooctane maintains sp3 hybridization. As being it is regular in structure, we will expect the bond angle as 109 degrees 28 minutes, but there is a deviation in cyclic systems. That deviation from the expected bond angle to the original bond angle deviation is said to be the refers the strain. That strain is said to be the angle strain. Now the angles present in the cyclic systems and corresponding strains, let us have a list. Yes, in the early days, Bayer proposed a theory regarding the cycloalkane systems. He considered that all the cyclic systems are planar in nature, and he calculated the bond angles present in the cyclopropane, cyclobutane, pentane, hexane, heptane and the octane systems. We are expecting the bond angle as 109 degrees 28 minutes, but the angle present in the cyclobutane system, as I feel if it is complete planar, that is 60 degrees. In cyclobutane, that is 90 degrees, that is 108 degrees, and in cyclohexane system, that is 120 degrees, and more wide angles will come in case of cycloheptane system as well as the cyclooctane system if we feel all the compounds are in planar in nature. But okay, let us go, these are polar planar, whereas the bond angle expected is 109 degrees 28 minutes. Therefore here it is far away from 109 degrees 28 minutes, it is having a lot of strain, and strain is goes on decreasing, and if it reaches to the cyclopentane system as per Bayer's strain theory, it is having minimum strain. Then after once again from the expected angle of 109.28 degrees, the present bond angle increases. So therefore once again strain is goes on increasing. 120, a difference of more than 10, a difference of more than 18, a difference of more than 25. So therefore as the deviation increases, what happens is strain increases, molecule becomes unstable. This is the basic theory proposed for the cycloalkane systems in the beginning by Bayer and is known as Bayer's strain theory. Yes, the deviation angles are found to be here. Regular angle minus the present angle. If it is less than 109 degrees 28 minutes, hence the deviation is 49 change, 49 degrees change deviation is present. Such kind of extra unwanted strain it is having. That's what it is very unstable. As we move from cyclobutane to cyclopropane to cyclobutane system, the deviation angle is decreasing. Deviation angle is very little. Hence, Bayer felt that these of all are stable compounds and stability goes on increasing from cyclopropane to cyclopentane. From cyclopentane onwards, expected angle is greater than the 109 degrees 28 minutes, which is of regular angle. Once again deviation comes. The deviation is here 10 degrees. Deviation here increases to 18 degrees and 25.32 degrees. Thus, as deviation angle increases, difference in the expected and the present angle, maybe it is positive deviation, maybe it is negative deviation. As deviation increases, strain in the molecule increases and molecules becomes very unstable. This is the concept related to the reactivity and the stability of the cycloalkane systems in the early days by Bayer, by considering where all the cycloalkane systems are planar systems. But this was not found to be correct in all cases. To certain extent it is valid. Then after what happens is the stability of the molecules is not properly expected as per the practical stability present for them, because these all molecules are not present in plane. they can be present in out of plane also. Though that is a ring system, that ring system is not the complete part of the plane. It can be present plane association with some part of ring is above the plane, some part of the ring is below the plane. Thus, variations come, deviations came from the regular assumptions, new theories and new assumptions came into existence. The non-planar structures, like if I go for the cyclohexane system, which is one of the stablest system, it is present in the non-planar manner, it is present in the chair conformation, present in the boat conformation, present in the fist boat conformation. Thus, non-planarity is present for this cyclohexane system to avoid the unwanted bond angle of 120, which is making an angle deviation of 10 degrees 32 minutes. It want to fit to avoid this extra bond angle strain. It want to maintain regular bond angle strain, regular bond angle as 109 degrees 28 minutes. To attain that, it takes the puckered ring structure. Thus, the stability of the cyclohexane and the conformations of the cyclohexane and the substitutions if present over the cyclohexane system, the relations and the normal varieties of conformers followed by regular stability order and the interconversions related to the cyclohexane. Let us have a discussion. The basic strains present in the cyclic system are three varieties of general strains are present. One is angle strain. If any of the carbon present in the cyclic part, if it is deviated from the regular tetrahedral bond angle of 109 degrees 28 minutes, that particular strain is said to be the angle strain. Angle strain is very huge in quantity because angle deviation offers a lot of other strains also. And second strain is torsional strain. Torsional strain is the strain present between the bond pairs and the other bond pair electrons. Is when the single bond is allowed to rotate, it is having ability to undergo rotation. Due to these rotations on the adjacent carbons of the ends of the single bond, corresponding valencies will come in different varieties of orientations. They may be with the minimum dihedral angle separation, they may be with the maximum possible dihedral angle separation. Due to these minimum bond angles, minimum dihedral angle separation, bond pairs of valency connected carbons and the valency connected other carbons, adjacent carbons, will repel with one another. Such a type of repulsion which is caused by the bond pair repulsions of valencies connected over the adjacent carbons is known as torsional strain. And next one is steric strain. Due to the flippings and due to the planar structure, otherwise the non-planar structures of the cyclic systems, valencies connected over the carbons will come close to one another. Valencies of far away carbon atoms may come close to one another due to the non-planar as well as the planar associated structures. They offers a strain. Such particular strain is said to be what? Steric strain. That is angle strain, torsional strain and the steric strain are the deciding factors for the cycloalkane systems. If these strains dominates, then planar structure will be deviated and they can attain the non-planar structures also. Thus, different varieties of conformations are possible for the cycloalkane systems, and here our discussion is related to the cyclohexane. If cyclohexane is planar, then what varieties of strains will dominate? Why it is not present in the planar form? And if it is not present in the planar form, what makes the benefit? Whether what will happen to the angle strain, what will happen to the torsional strain, what will happen to the steric strain, and what are its other conformations? Is it possible to undergo in any other conformation, transformation to other conformer? Then through these conformers, how many varieties of other conformers are present? What are their corresponding potential energies? Which type of strains like angle, torsional, steric will be more and less in process of one conformer to the other conformer through many varieties of other conformers? Let us have a look. Yes, if cyclohexane system, if it is present in the planar conformation, what makes the difference? What are the varieties of high magnitude strains associated with it? Let us have a discussion. In case of planar system, yes, this is cyclohexane expected to be present on the board in the same way that is present associated with valencies, like here hydrogen is there, here hydrogen is there, all are hydrogens like that. It is maintaining bond angle of 120 degrees. 120 is not the regular tetrahedral angle. It is having deviation of more than 10 degrees. That is a variety of strain with respect to the angle present in the cyclohexane system. Such particular strain is said to be angle strain, hence it is associated with the angle strain. And second one is torsional strain. If you look at, this is an eclipsed structure. See, these of all are cis to one another, and these of all are cis to one another. Bottoms all 6 are cis to one another, and the top all 6 valencies are once again cis to one another. Whereas that is a regular eclipsed structure, and that is a fully eclipsed structure. In case of fully eclipsed structure, the valencies connected bond connectivities and valencies connected bond connectivities offers a lot of strain. Moreover, as being it is eclipsed form, here and here a lot of strain is also present, so therefore that is associated with the torsional strain also. And here, as being it is planar, the 6 groups are present cis to one another. These groups are with the minimum distance of separation. If I feel these two are present in one plane, the bond angle separation is 0, dihedral angle separation is 0. They also offers the van der Waals strain, that is steric strain is present. Thus all varieties of strains are present, and they are present with the maximum magnitude. Thus this particular planar form of cyclohexane is having lot of strain, lot of potential energy, and it is responsible for instability of the planar cyclohexane system. It want to exist with less strain if any possibility is there. Thus cyclohexane is converted to non-planar, that is pucker ring structures like chair conformations, to avoid unwanted angle strain, torsional strain, as well as the van der Waals strain, which is also known as steric strain. Yes, the various eligible conformations related to the cycloalkane, especially cyclohexane, are like this. If I feel cyclohexane is present in the planar system, cyclohexane can be written like this. But as we discussed in the last, it is associated with a lot of angle strain. It is also associated with the torsional strain as well as the steric strain, that is van der Waals strain. To avoid these of all strains, which is of higher energy content, which makes the molecule as less energetic, more energetic and less stable. To avoid these of all, it goes from the plane in such a way that some portion of the body is present in the plane and some other part of the molecule is existed in out of plane. Thus it adjusts in various forms. In that various forms, the important eligible forms for the extreme energy levels of discussion eligible are, this particular form is said to be the chair conformation, and this is said to be the off chair conformation, and this is twist board conformation, this is board conformation, followed by once again it will be converted to twist board conformation, off chair conformation, and the another chair conformation. Thus it will be interchanged from one model to the other model. Whereas the least potential energy, relative least potential energy is present for the chair conformation. Chair will changes to next immediate energy level, that is highest energy level, that is off chair conformation, having 46 kilojoules per mole relative energy difference. Whereas from here to next twist board energy level, that is potential energy decreases and reaches to 22.2 kilojoules per mole. Then it changes to another board conformation, having relatively higher energy compared to this, and its energy is 28.9 kilojoules per mole. Once again from here to here, here to here, here to another chair conformation will be possible. Thus cyclohexane is existing in chair conformation, and one chair is converted to other chair through the possible other non-planar models like off chair conformation, twist board conformation, as well as the board conformations. Thus let us go why the chair conformation is having least energy and the most stability. What are the corresponding angle strains, followed by the torsional strains, followed by the steric strains related information, what it reveals, and what are its corresponding positions of the substituents. These of all things let us have a discussion. In case of chair conformation, yes, it is just like a chair. You can sit here and your back is present over here, and you are followed by your legs, you can kept here like this. This appears just like a chair, hence it is said to be the chair model. In this chair model, if you look at this particular carbon and carbon, I gave the numbering is also the 1 2 3 4. If I adjust in the chair conformation how 1 2 3 4 occurs is here. This is similar to that of the Sahar's presentation. In Sahar's presentation, staggered conformation of the anti-conformation is there, whereas the dihedral angle between this and this If you look at the dihedral angle, here the dihedral angle is found to be how much here? 60 degrees implies that is a Gaussian conformation. Similarly, suppose if you feel these are the reference carbon atoms, this particular and this particular bond is maintaining dihedral angle is 60 degrees, and this particular substitution and this particular substitution, everywhere it is maintaining a dihedral angle of 60. And here every carbon atom is maintaining the corresponding associated valencies inside the ring and the outside the ring. The angle is 109 degrees 28 minutes. There is no angle strain, and these bonds are not eclipsed with one another. They are maintaining maximum separation of dihedral angle, that is 60 degrees. Hence there is no torsional strain. And moreover, the valencies present on the carbon atoms are also with the maximum distance one from the other, like this anti-structure, this valency maximum separation, this valence and this valence is maximum separation, this valence and this valence is also with the maximum separation. Thus all varieties of strains are with minimum. So therefore here angle strain is 0, torsional strain is 0, steric strain or the van der Waals strain is 0. Hence overall net potential energy relatively it is minimum and it is assumed as 0. Whereas if it is converted to the next conformer like half chair conformation, suppose if this whichever is projected towards the top, if it come towards the bottom, then it appears in the form of half chair. And this half chair conformation is having highest energy because here the bond angle expected between the connectivities present in the ring is greater than 90. It is deviated greater than 109 degrees 28 minutes. And moreover, due to this particular bond angle deviation, and these two bonds are in eclipse with version, eclipsed with version, eclipsed with one another, eclipsed with one another. Thus, it offers a lot of strain. See here, in this particular case, this bond and this bond are eclipsed. Like this, there is torsional strain. Moreover, the connectivities, valencies present on the carbons are also maintaining minimum dihedral angle separation, not the 60. Hence, it also associated with the torsional strain as well as steric strain, which is also known as van der Waals strain. Thus, it is having angle strain, torsional strain as well as steric strain. Hence, highest value of energy is there, least stable. The energy is 46 kilojoules per mole. If it is converted to another one conformation with the folding of the atoms, as 1 and 2 remained as it is, 3 went at the top, followed by 4 is also at the top, 5 at the bottom, followed by 6th atom is present like this. This conformation is said to be the twist boat conformation. Here the angle strain is absent. Moreover, here along with the angle strain, mostly it is maintaining the staggered conformation, whereas in that staggered conformation the bond angles are maximum separated by the distance, whereas here are there whatever the deviations are there, they will offer some strain. Moreover, here whatever the hydrogens are present at the valence is present at the 1 and 4, these hydrogens will come close to one another. In this way, here are there van der Waals strain is present. As a whole, compared to the other conformers, this is having the less energy. That is, least is present for the chair and the next least is present for the twist boat conformation. The overall energy measurements gave us that the energy is 22.2 kilojoules per mole. And if it is converted to next conformation, that is known as boat conformation. In that boat conformation, what happens is, yes, this fifth will go at the top of this one. As a result, it appears 1, 2 followed by 3 at the bottom, 4 as it is, followed by fifth will be adjusted by flipping out of the plane in such a way that 5 and 6 are present in the plane. Like that conformation appears in the form of boat, and this is a boat conformation. In this, the angle strain is not present, but the bonds are eclipsed with one another. See, these are adjacent carbons, this and this. Whereas these adjacent carbons related connectivities, if you look at, yes, this is one connectivity. This is one connectivity. Here the valency and here the valency is not separated by 60 degrees. Hence here what happens is, this bond and this bond is eclipsed with one another. Thus here torsional strain is there. Moreover, the connectivities offers unwanted van der Waals strains between the connectivities of first and fourth carbon atoms. Thus it is having somewhat higher energy compared to the twist boat, lower energy compared to the half chair. The energy is found to be 28.9 kilojoules per mole. Now we will write the Sahar's presentations for the chair conformation, followed by the board conformation, which are the regular valid things eligible for the discussion in the case of Sahar's presentations of corresponding Newman model. Thereby we will confirm that chair is having least energy compared to the boat, and whereas the twist boat and the off chair lies in between them. So least energy is present for the chair conformation, next is for the twist boat conformation, next is for the boat conformation, and highest energy is present for the off chair conformation. Through these changes, it is converted from one chair to other chair. Thus, it is always going to be changing between one chair conformation to the other chair conformation. And moreover, here this can be rotate the valencies. One may come here, one may come here, one may come here, one may come here, one may come here. Thus, all varieties of the positions interchanges are also possible. In them, whichever is most stable, that stable form is existing for the molecule. As the energy and the varieties of strains present in the most eligible and the valid models related to the interconversions of the one chair conformation to the other chair conformation. In chair conformation, this is the chair conformation. If I write the Sahar's related Newman presentation model, whereas in this Newman presentation model, here I took the front carbon atom as second carbon atom as well as the fourth carbon atom. Fourth is connected with the back side as fifth carbon atom, second is connected with the back side as first carbon atom, and the valence is present on the second, and it is maintaining 120 degrees of the planar valencies between this one as well as the remaining two valencies. One is equatorial and one is axial. We will explain that one, and these followed by this. And similarly, YR3, this is connected to fourth is front carbon, at the back side of that fifth carbon atom is there. Fifth is having valency towards the bottom direction, and remaining two are with 120 degrees planar angle. I am representing like this, and this is the Newman presentation model of the chair conformation. In that chair conformation, every carbon is maintaining bond angle of 109 degrees 28 minutes. So there is no angle strain. Angle strain is 0. First strain. And secondly, here whatever the bond pairs are present on the adjacent carbon atoms. See, here second as well as the fourth are, if I take second and the third, second and the fourth here whatever the bonds are connected to the adjacent carbon atom. Suppose if I take 1 and 2, for this 1 and 2, whatever the bond pairs are there, that is 1,6 bond as well as the 2,3 bond, they are maintaining a dihedral angle of 60 degrees. Hence there is no angle strain, followed by torsional strain is also absent. Torsional strain is 0. That relation is present everywhere. Adjacent carbon atoms related angles, this and this. Otherwise 2, 3, if you take this angle and this angle, everywhere the dihedral angle is the maximum possible dihedral angle, that is in the structure, eligible structure of the cyclic restricted cyclic portions of connected valencies. The maximum possible dihedral angle 60 is maintained at every place, hence there is no torsional strain. And moreover, the valence is present on the atoms like 1 and 2 if I take. Otherwise, if I take 2 and 4, those are all present with the maximum distance. 1 and 2, whatever the valencies are present, here one valency, here one valency, and these two are present, appears to be on the plane, and they are also projected at top as well as the bottom. So therefore, maximum distance of separation is there. Hence, the minimum van der Waals strain or the steric strain is present. All varieties of strains are minimum. That is stablest model, that is chair conformation for the cyclohexane. If I go for the boat conformation, the corresponding existing boat is 1, 2, 3, 4 followed by 5 and 6. If I write the Newman presentation model by considering 1 is back side and 2 is front side, 3 valencies connectivity obtained followed by 4 is front side followed by 5th is back side, and 5 and 1 are connected by atom 6. So therefore, in this case, here in between 1 and 2 connectivity is present, in between 4 and 5 the hidden connectivity is present, followed by the valence is present on the second carbon atom. If I look at, yes, one valence is appearing like this. If I write, it becomes somewhat difficult. That's what I wrote it down direction. And this particular second and third connectivity followed by the fifth and the sixth connectivity appears to be on the plane. So this is planar one. So on this plane, these 4 valencies are present, implies what? They are eclipsed with one another. Hence in this case, There is no angle strain. Angle strain is absent. Okay, we will accept that one. But there is torsional strain. Torsionally, eclipse or connectivities are there. This bond and this bond are maintaining within the same plane. Similarly, if I feel this one, these two are also present in plane. These two are also present in plane. Hence, in this structure there is lot of torsional strain is present. Whereas those hydrogens present on the valencies present on the 1 and 4. These are away from one another. These are also away from one another. But here in this, what happens is, due to that board formation, whatever the valencies are there, one valency here, one valency here, one valency here, one valency here, these two valencies comes close to one another. Those hydrogens are said to be the flagpole hydrogens. Unwanted extra strain is present due to coming of various positioned, various carbon atom connected valencies to nearer to one another. This particular van der Waals, that is steric strain, is also present in this case. Thus, both model is unstable compared to the chair conformation. Thus, in this case, angle strain is absent, angle strain is absent, torsional strain is absent, but here it is present. Van der Waals or the steric strain is absent, but here it is present. Due to these reasons, both is less stable compared to the chair. But whereas compared to the board conformation, the off chair conformation is very unstable, and the twist board conformation, unwanted interactions are removed in the twist board conformation. So therefore, as far the stability is concerned, chair is more stable. The next stable is twist board conformation is next stablest one. Then after board conformation, and the least stability is present for the off chair conformation. Yes, that the chair conformation of the cyclohexane can exist in equilibrium in such a way that the left chair form and the right chair forms can be present. This is a chair form in which 1, 3 as well as the 5 are projecting towards top, 4, 2 as well as 6 is projecting towards the bottom, whereas 1, 3, 5 are at the top positions. I can readjust the chair. It can also flip on its own in such a way that this particular 5, 1 as well as 3 combination is present bottom, whatever the projected towards the bottom part of the plane. Suppose if I feel this is top portion of the plane, this is also top portion of the plane, this is also top portion of the plane, but appears in such a way that this is the edge portion and this is the leg portion, this is head and this is leg portion. That can once again readjust in such a way that 5 will become the head portion, whereas 1 and 2 combination can become the leg portion. Whatever the connectivities are there, those connectivities remains as it is. Suppose if X is a valency present over here, Y is a valency present over here, the same thing is present over here, there won't be any kind of change. Whereas this particular interconvertibility can also rotate the positions of the atoms from the left head to the right head. This is right head and now it is converted as left head. These two are always present in equilibrium. And at the same time, it can also adjust by interchanging the atoms. One position can be comes down and it can be proceed. Thus, the chair conformation can be consisting of any carbon atom at any position. Maybe this is one position. For some time, this is one position. This is one position. This is one. This is one. This is one. Once again, it can come for the original situation. When an atom changes from its original location to the other location, like this is the location for my atom. If this C1 is went to here, in that case what happens is, whatever, suppose if this one X is there and this Y is there, these two will be interchanged as X followed by the Y. If you remember the rules related to the RS nomenclature, if I am visualizing this particular one in such a way that these two are present in the plane, one is projecting towards us, that is top, and one is projecting bottom to us. Whereas this is top. To maintain top, here what happens is this position, whichever axial position is converted as equatorial position, whatever equatorial position is there, that is converted as axial position, because here axial is top, but whereas here what happens is equatorial position will become the top position, axial position will become the bottom position. To maintain the same RS configuration, here what it will do is, when atoms are interchanged from its position to the next position, whatever the free valencies, out of ring valencies are there, those will changes their position. To maintain top as top, to maintain bottom as bottom, this particular axial position is converted as equatorial position, this particular equatorial position is converted as axial position. Thus, when flipping occurs from one chair conformation to the other chair conformation. It is not like that one chair conformation to the other chair conformation. It is from chair conformation of interchange of atom to the adjacent positions. Then axial positions are converted to equatorial positions and equatorial positions are converted to axial positions. Now I will write the change in positions by keeping two atoms A and B and a particular carbon atom. I will write all the models and all the models relate to positions, and I will explain what is meant by axial as well as the equatorial positions. Yes, let us go for the cyclohexane system. Here I named as carbon 1, 2, 3. And if it is present in the form of right head chair, if this right head chair is converted to left head chair, then what happens is whatever the atoms positions are there, these positions remains as it is 1, 2, 3. Here also 1, 2, 3. Whereas the connectivity is present on the second carbon atom. For reference I am saying the second carbon atom axial position is A and equatorial position is B. This axial remains as axial and equatorial remains as equatorial. There won't be any kind of change. Suppose if atom involves in change in location of the cyclohexane system. Yes, let us go for the same thing. This is atom A, atom 1, this is 2 and this is 3. It is changing from here to here. This has 1, this has 2 and this has 3, and this has 1, this has 2 as well as this has 3, and this is 1, this is 2 as well as this is 3. All are interconvertible. Whereas now here this is first carbon atom, second carbon atom, third carbon atom, 1, 2, 3, and this is first, second as well as the third carbon atoms. Whereas next change it will convert to this is 1, this is 2 as well as this is 3. That we are expecting. Let us consider the second carbon atom. There are two valencies X and Y. This is valency X and this is valency Y. On changing the second carbon from the top position to bottom position, see this is projecting towards the top, that has just like V, inverted V. Now it has converted as V. So therefore the top position is converted as bottom position, then remaining two valencies will change. So therefore this top to maintain as top, here what it will be doing is, it is axial, this axial is converted to equatorial, and whereas this equatorial is converted as axial. Suppose once again if it is changed, as being it is equatorial, now it is converted as axial and remaining one will become the equatorial. Once again if it is changed from the inverted V position to V position, hence once again here also change will occur. This has equatorial, that equatorial is converted as axial here, and this axial is converted as equatorial. Now if once again on changing these things, second position will be here. So therefore here equatorial is converted as axial and axial is converted as equatorial. Once again with the other change, so therefore these are axial as well as the equatorial. This equatorial is converted as axial, this axial is converted as equatorial. Once again for the next change, here what happens is, this is equatorial, this equatorial is converted as axial, axial is converted as equatorial. That one and this one will be the same. Thus what happens is, when atom relocates from one position to adjacent position in the cyclic system, whatever the connectivities are there, those axial connectivities are converted as equatorial connectivities, equatorial connectivities are converted as axial connectivities. Thus to maintain same stereochemistry, because here no breaking of bonds is occurring, no making of bonds is occurring, whatever the connectivities are there, connectivities remains as it is. Due to that reason, stereochemistry also remains as it is. Thus, whatever the top valence is there, see this is present at the top, maintain the top here, 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 maintain top here. Bottom valence is there, bottom, 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 here also bottom, bottom, bottom followed by bottom is maintained. Thus, the stereochemistry, the rules, the presentations, the configurations to maintain as it is, because there is no breaking and no making of bonds is occurring. Thus flipping of atom, flipping of the ring, included ring atoms changes its positions from axial position to equatorial position and equatorial positions to axial positions. Yes, chair conformation and the positions, axial and equatorial substitutions present over the chair conformation. In chair, what we are feeling is this particular portion, which is the middle portion, that is considered as present on the plane, and this is present at the bottom of the plane, and this is present at the top of the plane. These two are parallel lines. Similarly, these two are parallel lines, these two are parallel lines, these two are parallel lines. In such a way that here what happens is these four, nothing but these four carbons are expected to be present on the plane, and this particular carbon is present. Suppose if I feel this is the planar portion. Yes, this carbon is present at the bottom of the plane and this carbon is present at the top of the plane. Thus it appears in the form of a chair. Yes, chair at the right head chair. This is said to be right head chair. This chair is said to be right head chair. Similarly, you can feel left head chair also. If I keep this one at the bottom, if I keep this one at the top, the same thing, that is said to be the left head chair. In chair conformation, 4 carbon atoms are present in the plane and 2 carbon atoms at the diagonal carbon atoms, maximum distance separated carbon atoms. Suppose if I feel this is 1, this is 4. Those carbon atoms are present out of plane in such a way that one is present above the plane and other is present below the plane. In that way chair conformation is present. Whereas in that chair conformation there are positions related to the free valencies present on the carbons of the ring system. Here it is having 2 free valencies, 2 free valencies, 2 free valencies, 2 free valencies, as well as the 2 free valencies are there. These free valencies are adjusted in such a way that some of them are known as equatorial positions and some of them are known as what? Axial positions. We can also understand the chair conformation in another manner also. Let us go for that model. Yes, this chair conformation can be viewed in another way also. Whereas this particular carbon followed by 2 connectivities, these 2 connectivities are projecting towards the top. Carbon followed by 2 connectivities, one is left and one is right. If I kept this chair conformation on plane, otherwise on a board or on a paper, this model if I keep, then what happens is it is going to lie on the paper in such a way that 3 alternative carbons are placed on the paper, remaining 3 valencies are not placed on the paper. Suppose if I keep this cyclohexane system on a paper, on paper it is present in such a way that it takes the help of 3 carbons. Suppose just carbon is there, nothing is there. This carbon followed by this carbon and this carbon are taking locations, positions on the paper, and remaining alternative carbon. This one is not present on the plane, this one is not present on the plane, this one is not present on the plane. If I flip, then what happens is with the help of alternative these 3, it will take the position on the paper and those dotted alternative carbons are not present on the plane. Hence these 3 carbons are having one variety of system and these 3 carbons are having one variety of system. Okay, let us leave whatever may be the system. Here certain valencies, suppose if whatever I felt this as the plane, certain valencies connected with the carbon atoms are nearer to the plane and certain valencies are far away from the plane. On behalf of that, these free valencies are categorized into 2 varieties. One are axial valencies and second one are equatorial valencies. Just like a flag, how flag is present? Yes, this is the flag. Flag is present in such a way that this is the base. To this base, flag is present with an angle of 90 degrees. In the same way, here whatever the connectivities are present perpendicular to the plane. Yes, this is the plane, to this plane it is perpendicular. This is the plane, to this it is perpendicular. This is the plane, to this it is perpendicular. These valencies are said to be axial valencies. Similarly, for this is the plane, it is projecting towards the bottom. This valency is present, this valency and this valency is projecting towards the bottom. These are all are perpendicular to the plane. Just like the flag, how it is present to the base, the same mannerism it is maintaining. Hence these are all are said to be what? Axial valencies. And remaining valencies, if I write another cyclohexane for the regarding remaining things, let us have a discussion. Yes, this is another cyclohexane system. The same cyclohexane for showing of equatorial positions. See, these are the carbons. Whereas those valencies which are nearer parallel to the plane, otherwise which are not perpendicular to the plane, which are appears to be present on the nearer to the plane of the expected 4 carbon system, are said to be equatorial. Suppose in this case, this is equatorial valence, and here top one, once again this is equatorial valency, whereas here this is equatorial valency. These valencies are said to be the equatorial valencies. Similarly, the bottom is there. This is the bottom and this is the plane. 1, 2, 3, 4 is the plane. So therefore this is equatorial valency. Similarly, this is equatorial valency and this is also equatorial valency. Equatorial valencies are those valencies which are expected to be present nearer to the plane. And out of these equatorial valencies, there are two varieties. Let us look at this equatorial valency. To this plane, it is present at the bottom. To this 4 carbons expected plane, this is present towards the top. This is present towards the bottom side. This is present towards the top side. Though we are assuming that these are expected to be nearer to the plane, these are not like this 90 degrees. Hence, these are all are equatorial. And here it is projecting towards the bottom of the plane and projecting towards the top side of the plane. Thus, these are all similar to that of axial. Out of 6 axials, 3 axials are projecting towards the top and 3 axials are projecting towards the bottom. These are all alternative. See, this is and this one and followed by this one. These are alternative carbons. Alternative carbons are maintaining similar type of axial of projecting towards bottom or 3, axial of projecting towards top or 3. In the same way, in equatorial also, alternative position. See, this is projecting towards bottom, alternative. This is also projecting towards the bottom. Alternative, this is also projecting towards the bottom. I make it wrong. These are alternative axials, equatorials projecting towards the bottom, whereas remaining alternatives, this and this one, which are not made in the form of square boxes, those of all are equatorial projecting towards the top. Thus, equatorial as well as axial valencies are generally given names as given names. Yes, without changing the positions of the atoms, if I write the cyclohexane structure as left head chair or the right head chair, both are same. So suppose if this is x and y and this will be the same x and y, in this same way they will be maintaining equilibrium with one another. Both are not the other compounds, both are the same. If the position of atom changes in the chain structure, otherwise the cyclic structure, then what happens is axial will converted as equatorial, equatorial will be converted as axial, because this particular inverted V shape is converted to V shape. Thus whatever top valency should appear over here, that will appear as bottom valency. Thus if it is axial for us, now it is converted as equatorial. If it is equatorial for us, that will be converted as axial. To avoid the unwanted steric interactions, generally the stablest form is offered for the cyclohexanes and the substituted cyclohexanes. In general, in case of axials, what happens is, suppose here this position is axial position, this is axial position, this is axial position. Axial atoms are present with the minimum distance of separation, hence they are associated with the van der Waals strain. Suppose if I write the all axials once for your notice, this is axial, this is axial, this is axial. These axials are present with the minimum distance of separation, hence at these positions, if substitutions are present, they are having lot of repulsions. Similarly, this is axial, this is axial, this is axial. These three positions in such a way axials are present, they are associated with the repulsions. Suppose in case of equatorial substitutions, equatorial, this is 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 equatorial. Though these are appearing to be present on the plane, this is projecting towards the top, this is projecting towards the bottom, hence maximum separation is present between them, hence minimum repulsions are there. This equatorial, just like a circle if you feel, here one bond, here one bond, here one bond is present. So therefore this, whatever I am noted here, that is alternative. Alternative are separated by maximum distances. Remaining alternative are also separated by maximum distance, because they will take the total 360 degrees available for the circle, whereas in between the adjacent equatorials also, one is projecting towards the bottom and other is projecting towards the top like this, whereas there is a large angle difference, hence that they will be taking maximum separation distances. Hence in that case also, maximum distance separation they are maintaining implies minimum repulsions are present. In case of equatorial position, why strain is less is like this, the region is present. Suppose if I take, these are the carbon atoms equatorial positions. In Sahar's presentation, this position and this position are maintaining a dihedral angle of 60 degrees. That is minimum sufferable dihedral angle they are maintaining, hence they don't offer extra torsional strain. Regarding its size also, that strain is very little because it is projecting towards the bottom and it is projecting towards the top in three-dimensional space. There is a large separation between them. Thus, though there appears to be on plane in such a way, one is present top of the plane and one is, that is, whichever is projected here with this plane, it is projected like this. With this plane, it will be present like this. Thus, there is a little strain in the equatorial positions. In case of substituted cyclohexane systems, mono substitution like methyl is there. There are two possibilities. These two are not interconvertible. These two are interconvertible because atom position is changed from one location to other location. Thus, I may have axial position, I may have equatorial position. These two possibilities are interconvertible possibilities from one to other. Whereas axial is associated with a lot of strain with this hydrogen followed by with this hydrogen, but here such kind of strain is not present because it is equatorial. Hence, stability, if the axial substitution, mono substitution is there, equatorially is more stable. Equatorially substituted compound of cyclohexane of chair conformation is more stable compared to the equatorial, compared to the axial. But these two are interconvertible implies at equilibrium. Equatorial will be the highest percentage, almost nearer to cent percentage, and this will be with the minimum percentage. Yes, in case of di substitutions that can be present on the same carbon atoms, then there is no issue. One is axial, one is equatorial, and second combination is at 1 and 2 carbon atoms, at 1 and 3 carbon atoms, at 1 and 4 carbon atoms. This particular di substitution can be present, and 1 and 2 can be cis, 1 and 2 can be trans. Similarly, 1 and 3, 1 and 4 combinations are also associated with cis as well as the trans, and the interconversions are possible. Then out of cis and trans, which is more stable, and how that is going to be more stable, let us have a look. Our discussion is related to 1, 2 followed by cis. This first one we are discussing. Here I am making the box. 1, 2 cis implies what? 1 and 2 positions methyl substitutions I am expecting. Cis implies what? This should be present in the same direction. This should be present in the same direction. This is cis. And another way of cis is also present in such a way, that is, at this position this is project towards the bottom, this is also project towards the bottom. This is cis, and both are interconvertible because I can adjust like this, that is cis followed by cis, both are possible. In this case, here one is axial, one is equatorial, and this is equatorial, this is axial. So therefore, there won't be any kind of change. One is axial, one is equatorial. But whereas if I go for the trans, then in trans what happens? There are two ways of adjustment. This is trans, that is diaxial is a trans. Similarly, di-equatorial is also trans. This equatorial is also trans. Di-equatorial can be present, diaxial can be present. This is axial equatorial. So therefore, in trans what happens is di-equatorial is more stable. Most stable. Then diaxial is least stable, and here one is axial, one is equatorial, or vice versa. This is the second most stable substitution with respect to 1, 2 substitutions of the same group, that is cis is medium stable only, whereas in trans di-equatorial is more stable compared to diaxial. This diaxial and di-equatorial are interconvertible from one to other. These and these are interconvertible. Out of this interconvertibility, this is present with the cent percent, this is with the least percent, whereas this one and this one are not interconvertible. This is another isomer, whereas this is having medium stability. Relative stabilities, if you look at, di-equatorial is more stable compared to axial equatorial, compared to axial axial. These two are interconvertible. Two transforms are interconvertible to one another, whereas cis form is not interconvertible. Cis form is interconvertible with the cis. Cis is not interconvertible with the trans. Similarly, for 1, 3 trans, if you look at 1 and 3 trans are to be present, that is one is axial and one is equatorial, there won't be any kind of change. Whereas in case of cis of 1, 3, so therefore this is trans, and in this cis, this is diaxial. In another conformation that can be converted as di-equatorial also. So therefore, in this cis we are having diaxial, di-equatorial. This is one is axial and one is equatorial. In this, the first most stability is present for the di-equatorial. and least stability is present for diaxial, but these two are interconvertible from one to other. This is a separate model. If I go for the 1,4 similar to that of the 1,2, so therefore in 1,4 what happens is, this is cis is having 1,4 cis is having one axial and one equatorial, whereas trans is having axial, diaxial or diequatorial, highest stability, least stability, whereas second stability is present for this, but these two are interconvertible from one to other, these two are interconvertible from one to other, these two are interconvertible from one to other, whereas this one is another isomer, this is nowhere related with this. So stability in case of 1,2 substitutions in general, without having most effective other polar groups, normal groups are present, then 1,2 trans is having more stability and 1,2 trans consisting of diequatorial is more stable, and in case of 1,3 the cis form is having more stability, that is 1 and 3 equatorial is more stable, whereas in 1,4 form trans form is more stable, that is 1 and 4 diequatorial is more stable compared to the others, whereas second isomer is having next stability. In this form, along with the diequatorial, diaxial is also present, diaxial is having least stability. So yeah, structural forms of 1,2 substitutions. 1,2 I can have diaxial, diequatorial, axial and equatorial. Two diaxials and diequatorials are interconvertible from one to other, whereas diequatorial is relatively more stable, it can be present with 99.9%, minimum percentage is present for the diaxial. These two are interconvertible, but this form is different. One is axial, one is equatorial, that is nothing but cis form, and this form is said to be trans form. One is projecting towards top, projecting towards bottom, here also projecting towards top, projecting towards the bottom. Highest stability is for this, and whereas least stability is present for this. In this highest there is an equilibrium, in this equilibrium this is major and this will be the minor component. A special case, in case of 1,4 dihydroxy compounds, as per the normal rules, in 1,4 dihydroxy is here diequatorial is more stable, diequatorial stands for trans, trans is expected to be more stable. But practical observations reveals that compared to trans, cis form is more stable, because it is not present in the chair conformation, it is going to be existing. Yes, this is cis conformation, we are expecting trans as stable, but cis is more stable because it is present in both conformation. In both conformation there exists H bonds. Due to this reason, here cis 1,4 dihydroxy cyclohexane system is more stable due to it is having both conformation, which is associated with the more stabilized hydrogen bonding. Similarly, another one special case is 1,4 ditertiary butyl cyclohexane system. 1,4 we will expect diequatorial, diequatorial is trans. We will expect trans is more stable because compared to diaxial of trans, diequatorial of trans is having lesser steric endurance, lesser steric crowding, lesser torsional strain is there, hence it is more stable as per the normal rules. But here, due to the bulkiness of the ditertiary butyl groups, instead of the trans, cis form is more stable. This is cis form, one is axial and one is equatorial. As we know, we can write this one in another form also. This as equatorial followed by this as axial. Yes, this form is, why it is more stable is it is present in the form of boat conformation. In this boat conformation, the two ditertiary butyl groups are more far away from one another. Lesser interaction is between these two flagpole hydrogens. In this way, it is going to be made free from lot of unwanted van der Waals strain. Hence, in boat form, that is going to be more stable.